guys, we are MMA UK News, Stoomboy as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, obviously, before we start off, obviously a quick note about our sponsors. So, Simplified Debt, you'll see them up in the top, just above Tom's head there. So, Simplified Debt. Simplified Debt offer different debt solutions. They do offer a friendly and confidential service. So, anybody looking to speak to anybody just to kind of get more help and information about debts, then definitely hit them up. Number and website just across the bottom of the screen. Now, going to be talking about Grapplefest 15. So, Grapplefest 15 is going to be Saturday, 1st of April. So, I keep saying it's not an April Fool's joke. It's definitely going to be happening 1st of April. Now, going to be at the usual place, Fusion Nightclub, Fleet Street in Liverpool. Now, anybody that's ever been in attendance at Grapplefest, whether it be as a grappler or even just spectator, will tell you about the absolute atmosphere that comes with a Grapplefest night. There's absolutely nothing like it. The place is packed, full of people there just looking to enjoy submission grappling. And Grapplefest put on some of the best shows that anybody's ever been to. So, going to be another amazing card from start to finish. I believe there's going to be a couple of titles on the line, 2 or 3 titles on the line, I believe. So, yeah, it's going to be another amazing night now. Ticket availability, head over to Grapplefest or even double check with your chosen grappler first. They may still have tickets left. If not, head over to the Grapplefest Facebook page. And anybody that's not able to make the event itself, head over to Fight TV and you will get all the details through that. Make sure you do go to Fight TV. There's some dodgy fucking links going up all over the place. All right. So none of the links that are going up are official. The only place you can see it is through Fight TV directly. Now, my next guest then is going to be on the show that night. So, Tom Denham of RGA Darlington. Tom's been around forever. As I said, he's done a lot, obviously, again, over the years. Part of the GB wrestling team, had an absolute brilliant wrestling career. MMA as well. As I said, he's fought some of the who's who in MMA in the UK over the years as well. So, with, again, some great success in MMA. And obviously now submission grappling, or BJJ. Again, I got to see him not long ago, last year. Destroyed everybody, man. Fucking destroyed everybody. And I'm looking forward to seeing him step out against Joffie Kingsley on the 1st of April. So, Tom, absolute pleasure, buddy. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me today.
Yeah, thanks. That was a stellar intro, that.
Listen, I love watching you. As I said, I loved watching you when I seen you. I did get to see you. We talked about this BJJ 24/7 last year, and it was the first time I'd seen you live and in person. Obviously, I'd seen some of the stuff you'd done through MMA, but just seeing you there and just, again, a different style of grappling, because you come in not just wrestling, but MMA grappling style as well. And as I say, you put the pressure on and you put that pressure on from start to finish, which makes it very, very exciting to watch.
Yeah, that sort of just goes back to my wrestling days and different styles of wrestling, freestyle and Greco-Roman as well. So that's why I've always had that sort of style, really. Yeah, that's where that's from, to be honest.
Yeah. As it does make for, because anybody will come in, because again, you know yourself, there's different types of grappling. Obviously, you've got like a wrestling base, you've got MMA grapplers as well, make it very, very exciting. And then you've got your pure jiu-jitsu guys, which and a lot of times can be exciting. Sometimes it might not be. But as I say, for you, I don't think I've ever seen or even heard about you being in a boring matchup.
No, definitely not. See, my style, especially from the MMA days, but wrestling as well, was always entertainment. You know, it's the entertainment business. You can't just go sit on your backside and butt scoot across the mat and try and get a victory. Do you know, that's not how I am. And I don't think it's good to watch. You've got to get in and make a good scrap of it. And even if you lose, you know, what's the worst that can happen? You know what I mean? A tap. As long as people will pay to watch you, get a good night.
Not going to see you pull guard. Never.
Well, you never know. You never know. But no, I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I mean, I'd say like styles like your style of grappling, is definitely a big fan favourite for Grapplefest. Not just Grapplefest, like other big shows as well. We've seen things like Northern Submission Series come up, which on some amazing shows as well. But that style of grappling is what people, as you said, pay their good money to come and watch.
Yeah, definitely. I like the throws, the double legs, the trips. I like all that sort of stuff. The aggressive style of fighting, basically.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's transitioned well from MMA to grappling. So let's see what we can do this year.
Definitely. What about you then? How's training going? Because obviously, again, we know RGA Darlington looks fantastic. It's a great place. Obviously run by some great people. So, and again, from talking to Mooch earlier today, Mooch was saying about, like, even back in the day when Hard Life Fightwear first started and the gym first started, there was a lot of hard rolls back in the day, and it just got harder and harder as times went on.
Yeah, I remember the first couple of gyms Mooch opened. I think like this time of year now when it's raining, we were grappling in puddles and stuff like, and we weren't wiping sweat off, we were wiping rainwater off, and it was avoid the holes in the roof.
Yeah.
But no, our gym now, RGA Darlington, it's absolutely spot on. Like the lads are spot on, and training's been good. I've had some good roles. Obviously, I'm a new dad as well, so I'm trying to sort of battle between being tired of that and going to the gym, and but no, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. Let me ask, how do you balance your time? Because I know as a family man myself, and a lot of people, mums and dads that are out there training jiu-jitsu. But how do you manage to kind of fit in, obviously training and everything else that goes on in life with the family and so on?
Yeah, to be honest, my partner has been fantastic. Like she does probably, I would say, 90% of the parenting, of the feeds and night feeds, everything. She's got it nailed on, to be honest, which obviously allows me to work, but also obviously train as well.
Yeah.
Because she understands what fighting and what competing, especially means to me. Do you know what I mean? I love doing it. It's all I've ever done since I started Thai boxing 6 years old. I'm 31 now, so I've been going a long time.
Yeah.
But no, she's absolutely smashed it. To be fair.
Definitely a big shout out to the wives and husbands and boyfriends, girlfriends, or whatever. Big shout out to them.
Definitely.
Without them, man, as you said, we wouldn't be able to do this. Do you know what I mean?
So it's hard enough as it is to put up with just me. So the baby as well. And we've got a dog as well, so she's an absolute nightmare.
Right. So
the patients are the same.
Yeah, the Denham household's a busy place then.
Oh, definitely.
What about you then? So Grapplefest 15, that's a massive show again. Some really good names on the card. How did you find out then you were going to be on the card that night?
So basically, Grapplefest put a post out saying if anyone would be interested in coming on board and competing on the show, just to send a message and explain a bit about yourself.
Yeah.
And I've messaged, I don't know if you might remember, it might not, but Chris Thompson, I messaged him probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And said, what's the sort of requirements to get on Grapplefest? And he said, obviously just winning on the circuit, purple belt, and stuff like that. So I've always had Grapplefest in mind. It was sort of a goal this year to get on it at some point this year.
Yeah.
So when I seen it was obviously April, I messaged the page and just said, look, this is what I'm about. This is what I can do. I'd love to be on, and I didn't expect too much because obviously to get thousands of people want to be on it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect much, and then just got a message back saying we've got an opponent for you, Joffie, MMA guy, good lad. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Joffie's a big name as well. As a big name on the scene. As I said, obviously MMA, come from a similar background to yourself. So, and again, that's something that's going to make for a very, very exciting matchup. Because again, you know yourself, you put two guys that maybe come from an MMA background, and you put the two of them together in a grappling match. It's just going to be fireworks.
Yeah. So it's all about styles make matchups, isn't it? And I think we've both got a similar style.
Yeah.
I've not really seen much of him, but by all accounts, what I've been told, he's a nice guy and he's good competitor, hard competitor. So that's all I ask for is just good matches.
Yeah. Definitely going to be exciting. As I say, I know, seen both of you, and yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting. As I say, definitely the spectators are going to absolutely love this matchup. And as I say, this one could be, I mean, just based on the two styles alone, I mean, this one could potentially be one of the fights of the night.
Yeah, well, I'm certainly gonna go out there and go for the win. I'm sure he is as well. So, it's like when two big guys who can move fight each other. It's it's going to be really good.
Yeah, yeah.
A show stealer.
The show stealer. Definitely don't miss out on this one, guys. And then obviously, again, talking to Mooch was saying as well, you were the very first ever hard life fightwear athlete. Again, go back, what he was saying about 10 years ago. So
yeah, well, I've known Mooch probably close to 10 or 15 years now. So I've got a few more wrinkles from that.
He's got a few more than you. He's got a few more than you. So
he's a good bloke. He's a good bloke.
Yeah.
He actually started jiu-jitsu around about the same time.
Yeah.
But obviously his sort of path has been like mainly gi. You know what I mean? But no, I like Mooch a lot of time for him. He's a good lad.
Awesome guy, as I said. Awesome guy. Oh, he's loves what he does. He loves everything about it. Do you know what I mean? And it's brilliant what he does as well with the different athletes. He'll sponsor athletes and build profiles for them. I know he does a few in Scotland, and not just that, but sponsoring events. We talked earlier about. Or I put posts up. He sponsors he's now sponsoring the Scottish MMA Awards.
I've seen that.
Which is the very first one. So so we're doing a big thing end of the year. So he came on board, and as I said, so he's an awesome guy. As a really nice guy. So
he is. Yeah, he'd do anything for you. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
and he works very hard at Hard Life as well, and it has came a long way because when I was first sponsored by them, it was all just a rash guard and like a printed logo or a daft T-shirt and stuff like that. Now it's all proper top class stuff. So it's good.
Definitely. Anybody looking for any good gear, Hard Life Fightwear, even custom stuff as well. Obviously, hit up Mooch, hit up Hard Life Fightwear, as they've got a great design team. So they'll whether you come with a stuff yourself, no, if you've got like a design yourself, or even if you don't have a design, even if you tell them what you want, they'll do a design for you. So
I think they made those shorts, didn't they? For there was Scotland shorts. It might have been Shawnee Stewart they were for, I think.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. If I did my size, I'd have got some myself.
They did. I think it was it Shawnee and Craig McIntosh. So
Craig McIntosh. Yeah. I think that was for his Bellator fight. I think that's what it was for.
So
I think.
They did them, and he was talking about doing a rash guard and stuff like that as well. So so we'll see. So definitely great stuff.
Awesome designs.
Yeah. What's next then? So obviously Grapplefest, that's going to be your main focus. But what would you like to see yourself doing for the rest of the year going forward?
For the rest of the year, I just want to compete on the local circuit still. I'm going to do a couple of ADCC events.
Yeah.
And then IBJJF towards the end of the year. And there might just be one or two MMA fights in there as well. So that's under wraps for the time being.
Listen, whatever you do, as I said, that's an ADCC. Do you know what I mean? That's a place there.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you in ADCC. Do you know what I mean? Like doing your thing.
I went to I did the trials, second European trials last year. I lost unfortunately, but because it was my first experience being there, it's like now I know I'll do things a lot differently. Like I went there for the medical and stayed all day when my match wasn't until 4 o'clock. So I was there from 8 till 4. I should have went back to the hotel and chilled out, and you know how it is. But it's good. I'll go again this year, and then I'll probably go again next year as well. And we'll see how it goes.
That's why I'd love to see you in that, because I just think with your style, do you know what I mean, suits ADCC.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, as I said, there's some scary dudes in the ADCC, and adding you in there as well be even better. Do you know what I mean? So
that'll be good.
Yeah, I will look forward to that. Listen, anything you do, I'd say absolutely looking forward to seeing, whether it be submission grappling, MMA, or whatever. As I said, we're 100% behind you. Absolutely love. We did an interview with the MMA UK News because I was reading it earlier. MMA UK News did an interview with you back in 2015. I think you just went. I think you just went full time in MMA.
I think it was before. Yeah, I think it was just before Bama fight, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So anybody looking for that interview back in the early days, 2015, I'm not even back in the early days. As I said, I think you were deep in your career at that point. So have a look. Just Google Tom Denham MMA, and I said it'll bring up the article. So
it's a long time ago, that.
Long time. So listen, you've got a long time to go as well, Tom. A long time to go.
I think I'm a veteran now. I'm only 31.
Definitely a veteran. Yeah, but listen, you're still young, man. You've got a long time to go. So
yeah, definitely.
You'll be like Mooch, man. Still 51-year-old man, still out there kicking ass.
I hope not. I hope I'm not as ugly as him.
And then final thing for you, Tom. Obviously, again, been in the game a long time. I'd say again, over the years, you've had some amazing training partners and still do to this day. But anybody in particular you want to shout out to? Maybe friends, family members, teammates, sponsors, anything like you might have.
Yeah, thanks for all. Just all the guys, mainly at RGA Darlington, who've helped me with this, with training for Grapplefest, because they all know as well how important it is and what a massive show it is. And obviously, I've had, like you said there, I've had a long career, and sponsors are massive in this thing, because unless you're a doctor and on a lot of money every year, you can't travel around and train and go to different countries and train with different partners without sponsors. My main sponsor is CDMD Roofing. Charlie Dalford, he's supported us a lot over the last couple of years. I have another sponsor as well, John Howard, a private sponsor as well. So those guys, massive thanks there, because they've sponsored me for the year, so all my entrance fees all paid for. So that's really good. Shout out to them, and shout out to RGA Darlington as well.
Yeah. And obviously,
shout out to you for giving me the opportunity.
Oh, listen, anytime. As I said, as soon as I saw your name was on the card, I was like, I'm going to get a chat with Tom, definitely. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for it. I'm buzzing to see you out there and doing your thing. Do you know what I mean? I know how good you are. I know Mooch is always telling everybody about how good you are, so everybody else knows as well. So I'm buzzing to see you step out there and kick some ass. As I say, Joffie's a good guy, really nice guy. But Joffie, Tom's coming to get you, man. But listen, absolute pleasure.
Another pint after.
Definitely. That's a good thing about it. I mean, obviously, submission grappling, you can do that. Obviously, very different, as you know, from MMA. But yeah, as I say, you can have a pint, have a chat, good laugh after it, and just enjoy the night. Do you know what I mean?
100%. 100%. I used to do that when I made MMA fights. Before the fight, I used to stand and talk to each other, and I didn't used to have pints but I used to stand and talk to each other, have a fight, and then win or lose, shake hands after, and go to the bar and prop it up. So
yeah. Oh, listen, I'm sure that's what will happen on the 1st of April as well. So
yeah, definitely.
Guys, there we go then. We've got Tom Denham, RGA Darlington, is going to be heading over to Grapplefest 15, 1st of April. Again, tickets, head over to, obviously check with Tom first, see he might have tickets left. If not, head over to Grapplefest Facebook page. And anybody looking for the pay-per-view, I believe the pay-per-view has went up in price. I think they say the post went up the other day. It was $7.99 a month. You can take it for the one event and then just close it down if you choose to, or keep it running. Pay-per-view, standalone pay-per-view is about $14.99. So it's best to go for that monthly option. So make sure you're either in attendance or watching it on the pay-per-view. And do not click any of these dodgy ass links that are coming through. They're usually anybody that posts or puts a note up about Grapplefest, they usually shitty links go up. So make sure you only get it through Fight TV. But listen, Tom, absolute pleasure, buddy. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me.
Yep, spot on. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the opportunity as well.
No problem. Listen, enjoy the rest of your training, and we'll see you soon, buddy. All right.
Spot on, mate. Thanks very much.
Take care, buddy.
See you, mate.